It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, January the 8th, 2021, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside service for Martin Marcial Martinez, 46 of Muleshoe, was held yesterday afternoon at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Sergio Leal of Muleshoe officiating. Martin died on Monday, January the 4th, 2021 in Clovis. He was born April the 26th, 1974 in Juarez, Mexico, to Marcial and Manuela Rabada Martinez and married Janet Valdez. Martin is preceded in death by his father, Marcial Martinez, and a brother, Augustine Martinez. Martin is survived by his wife, Janet, his 5 sons, Martin Martinez Jr., Jesus Martinez, Jose Martinez of Muleshoe, Jacob Martinez, also of Muleshoe, and Guadalupe Martinez of Fort Worth. 4 daughters survive him, Marciela Martinez, Marlo Griego of Las Vegas, New Mexico, Alexandra Martinez of Muleshoe, Rianne Martinez of Snyder, his mother, Manuela Martinez, 2 sisters, Maria Sanchez of Muleshoe, and Olga Ballinger of Amarillo. 4 brothers survive him, Ramon H. Martinez of Muleshoe, and Manny Martinez, along with Michael Martinez, all of Muleshoe, and Jorge Martinez, also of Muleshoe. He is survived by 11 grandchildren. Please keep the Martinez family on your prayer list today. Repeating graveside service for Martin Martinez, 46 of Muleshoe, occurred yesterday, Thursday, January the 7th afternoon at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Sergio Leal officiating. Please keep the Martinez family in your prayers. A memorial service was held for Nelline Dent, 89 of Lubbock, on Wednesday afternoon, January the 6th at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe with Dr. Stacy Connor officiating and Curtis Shelburne also officiating. Burial followed in the Earth Memorial Cemetery. Nelline died Sunday, January the 3rd in Lubbock. She was born March the 30th, 1931 in Lamb County. To Virgil and Annie Goldston Lewis, she married Leon Tuffy Dent in Spring Lake on May 22nd, 1948. Nelline loved her family, especially her grandkids. She was a gifted seamstress, an avid reader. She enjoyed playing golf. She was a dedicated Fox News viewer and reported the news to her family faithfully. Nelline is preceded in death by her husband Tuffy, her parents, and 1 brother, Truman Lewis. She is survived by 4 daughters, Ginger Armstrong and her husband Logan of Sunrise Beach, Texas, Chris Clevenger and her husband Mike of Lubbock, Cindy Harrison of Lubbock, and Kim Jordan and her husband Royce, also of Lubbock. She is survived by a sister, Linda Johnson of Amarillo, a brother, Melvin Lewis of Keller, her 11 grandchildren, Jeff Armstrong and his wife, Jamie, Jessica Jimenez and her husband Jared, Chad Armstrong and his wife Stacy, Mandy Helton and her husband Jason, Cassidy Duran, Dustin Clevenger and his wife Lindsay, Jonna Brumley and her husband JJ, Logan Harrison and his wife Hannah, Bryce Jordan and his wife Casey, Ashley Simon and her husband Max, Tara Newton and her husband Brad, and 34 great-grandchildren and her 1 great-great-grandchild also survive. Her online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And please keep the family of Nelline Dent on your prayer list today. We did live stream that memorial service on Wednesday afternoon, and you can find it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the First Baptist tab at the top left of our website. Again, muleshoetv.com. Well, coming into January 2021, they have now set the date and times for the 2021 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. It will be held at the Coliseum, of course, on Friday, January the 22nd, beginning at 8 a.m. that morning. The show order will begin with rabbits straight up at 8 a.m. The judge will be Teresa DeSautel. Chickens will follow by the judge will be Marcus Pruninger. Sheep, the judge will be Michael Collins, and then goats, along with Collins being the judge of both of those shows. They will break for lunch somewhere right around noontime, and then at 1 o'clock come back with the pig show and a beef cattle show, both judged by Kyle Stevens. Then the dairy heifer show will be following that with Leanne Vanderland as the judge. The announcer will be Jim Daniels. And then the next day on Saturday, January the 23rd at noon, they will have the premium sale there at the Coliseum. And they will have no concession stands this year at the Coliseum, but they will have several food trucks on site to eat at during the day on Friday, January 22nd, beginning at 8 a.m. in the morning. We will be live streaming all day long from the Bailey County Coliseum and show you all of the activities going on there in the rabbit, chicken, sheep, goat, pig, beef, cattle, and dairy heifer shows from this 2021 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show, all going on Friday, January 22nd, beginning at 8 a.m., and you'll be able to live stream that from our website, muleshoetv.com. Also, we'll live stream it through our 2 Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, along with our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. You still have a chance to get in on the gun raffle that will benefit the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. Tickets are $10 each. They're raffling off a Kimber Stainless .45 pistol, a Diamondback DB15 AR-15, and a Weatherby Orion 1 over-under 12-gauge shotgun. You can get your tickets, purchase them $10 each from any livestock show board member, or call the extension office to purchase tickets, 806-272-4583. The drawing will take place for these 3 guns at the premium sale on January 23rd. Well, our weather is going to change and get much more wintry-like over this weekend. But first, a message before we do our weather forecast from our weather sponsor, K&K Pharmacy. K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Call them 806-272-7511. Are you interested in weight loss in 2021? Come in to K&K Pharmacy and ask the staff about all the products they have to offer to help you reach your goals in 2021 of weight loss. Also, don't forget that K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe has COVID antigen and antibody testing available now in their store. Please call for more information before you come in for a COVID antigen test or a COVID rapid test, 806-272-7511. And K&K Pharmacy is an approved COVID-19 vaccine provider. They've already begun giving out some vaccines to our frontline medical workers and first responders, along with some of our area nursing homes, but we'll have some available in the coming few weeks for the public, so call and get on a waiting list. 806-272-7511, K&K Pharmacy, right here in Muleshoe. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Fridays at 1411 West American Boulevard. You're welcome to come in the store or use their convenient drive-through on the west side of the building, or call and they can deliver straight to your home, 806-272-7511. Well, 2020 was a bad year in many fronts, but it also here in the Muleshoe area, South Plains and Panhandle regions in eastern New Mexico, it was one on the moisture front, a bad one, as we ended the year with 7 inches and 52 100ths inches of rain there at the Muleshoe Mesonet Station, 2 miles south of town. 7 inches and 52 100ths. For the whole year of 2020. That puts us at the 4th driest year in recorded history here in Muleshoe since 1921. The driest year was the first year in 1921 at 4 inches and 7 100ths. The second driest year was 2001, 6 inches and 79 100ths. The third driest year was 2011 with 7 inches and 21 100ths. And then we ranked 2020 in 4th at 7 inches and 52 100ths. The 5th driest year was 1954 with 7 inches and 75 100ths. The 6th driest year was 2012, 8 inches and 31 100ths. The 7th driest year was 1956 with 8 inches and 53 100ths. And the 8th driest year was 1983 with 9 inches and 84 100ths. So we come in at the 4th driest year in the last 100 years for 2020. The Earth Mesonet Station, which is in the a field just next to Tolk Plant, got 7 inches and 82 100ths for the year of 2020. Morton got 9 inches and 11 100ths at their Mesonet Station. Friona, 7 inches and 82 100ths. Amherst, 7 inches and 5 100ths. Dimmitt got 7 inches and 49 100ths, so dry all around us. It wasn't just Muleshoe that had a really bad moisture year in 2020. Well, hopefully that will change and we'll get some moisture here coming into the weekend, but we're going to have to take some really cold and wintry weather along with any precipitation that we get. Looking at the forecast for today on Friday for Muleshoe, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny into the afternoon, high near 46 degrees, east winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest this afternoon. Areas of freezing fog will begin tonight after 3 a.m., increasing clouds with a low around 21 overnight. South-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west after midnight. Then Saturday, areas of freezing fog before 1 p.m., mostly cloudy, high near 43 degrees. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. Then Saturday night, the real show begins. Snow mainly after 7 p.m. Saturday evening, low around 23. East-southeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Our chance of precipitation is 90%, beginning mainly after 7 p.m. Then Sunday, snow is likely mainly before 1 p.m. High near 32 degrees on Sunday, so extremely cold. North-northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of snow precipitation is 90%. So we have a 90% chance of snow between 7 p.m. Saturday night and 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. A high only around 32 as well on Sunday. Sunday night, a 20% chance of snow before 7 p.m. Mostly cloudy, low around 13 degrees Sunday night. North-northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming west after midnight. Monday, mostly sunny, high near 40. So warming back up somewhat into next week. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 13. Tuesday, sunny, high near 46 degrees. West winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 16. Wednesday, sunny, high near 52. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 22. Then Thursday next week, sunny, high near 55. So gradually becoming warmer throughout all next week. But Saturday night, beginning at 7 p.m., a 90% chance of snow through Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m., and we will only have a high of 32 during the day on Sunday, so get ready for some snow chances for the Muleshoe area. As of last night, the National Weather Service station out of Lubbock, their forecast model says Muleshoe should get around 6 inches of snow Saturday night through Sunday morning. Friona will have 6 inches, Littlefield 7 inches, Morton 6 inches, Plains 5 inches, Lubbock 6 inches, Tahoka, Brownfield, Post all 6 inches, Crosbyton 8 inches, Floydada 7 inches, Tulia 6 inches, and Plainview 7 inches. That's what their forecast model said as of Thursday evening, so we'll have to see what we get. But if we get 6 inches of snow here in Muleshoe, that will be a big snow. We don't generally get that much snow anymore, and the last time we got anything near that was the Goliath snow right after Christmas of 2015. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the Weather Forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition is brought to you by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. In an effort to keep up with the latest fraud protection available, First Bank of Muleshoe's My Mobile Money app has been replaced with Secure Lock Equip. Secure Lock Equip is very similar to My Mobile Money, as it is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands, and it's available to all participating card holders. It empowers First Bank's customers to prevent fraud if your card is lost or stolen simply by turning your card off from your phone. Control spending by setting limits on withdrawals or transactions. Customize spending ability of online, mobile, or in-store purchases. Set alert notifications for each time a transaction is made. Block international or out-of-area transactions as well. Download the Secure Lock Equip app from Google Play for Android phones or at the App Store for iPhones. Follow the steps to connect to your First Bank of Muleshoe debit cards. If you need more information or help, You can call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. Check them out online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank Secure Lock Equip, available now for Android or iPhone through the Google Play Store or the App Store. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Hey Muleshoe, I'm Julia Reynolds, and whenever I come to town to visit family, I always choose Leal's Mexican Restaurant, preferably more than one. My favorite is the Laura Special with extra queso. It gets no better than that. The original Leal's Mexican Restaurant is located at 1010 West American Boulevard, where you can dine in with the Leal's family's authentic dishes or carry out by simply calling ahead at 806-272-3294.
Well, this coming Monday, January the 11th at 5:30 p.m. at the City Hall, we will have our regular January Muleshoe City Council meeting. I don't have the full agenda on that yet, but we will be live streaming it live at 5:30 Monday, January the 11th at our website, muleshoetv.com, as well as our two Facebook pages, Gil Lamb, Channel 6 Muleshoe, along with our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. Again, that's Monday, January the 11th at 5:30 p.m. Join us for the City Council live stream online. On this coming next week, January the 11th through April the 5th, Mondays at 5:30, Grief Share will start up at the First United Methodist Church. The workbook is $15. Childcare is free. You can register at griefshare.com or call for more information, 806-272-5517. This Grief Share group is an invitation to anyone who is ready to face the next right step in the grieving process. Again, Monday evenings at 5:30, January the 11th through April the 5th at the First United Methodist Church. Again, you can go online, griefshare.com, to register, or call 806-272-5517 for more information. Well, the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe will start their youth program back up on Wednesday, January the 20th, and their schedule looks at this point to be at 6 p.m. They will have a pizza dinner in the First Baptist Fellowship Hall, send $2 per child. Then at 6:30, the youth students will be dismissed to the Activity Center. Transportation will be provided, and the kids will meet in the old Fellowship Hall. They will dismiss at 7:20, the kids at the Fellowship Hall at church, the old one, and then dismissal at 7:45 of the students at the Activity Center there on Avenue B here in Muleshoe. And if you want more information, you can call Abby at the church office, 806-272-4224. Again, they're going to start back up their youth programs on Wednesday, January the 20th, here at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Of course, join us every Sunday at muleshoetv.com, along with our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb Channel 6 Muleshoe, our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising, as we do the live stream 11 a.m. every Sunday morning live from the First Baptist Church. This coming Sunday, it will be a message by Dr. Stacy Connor, We Did Not Know, from Acts 19:1 through 7. Then later in the afternoon, early, around 1 p.m., we'll have the First United Methodist Church and their message, the full service, but the message by Angela Carter for this coming Sunday. And then the Calvary Baptist Church and their full service, including the message from Brother Jeff Kaufman. That's every Sunday. MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the First Baptist tab, First Methodist tab, or the Calvary Baptist tab at the top left of our website. Well, our last update from the Muleshoe-Bailey County Emergency Management Group was on Monday, January the 4th, on our COVID-19 numbers. We're up to 32 active cases here for Bailey County and up to 13 deaths, sadly, for COVID-19. And as soon as they release those numbers from the Muleshoe-Bailey County Emergency Management, we share them on our Facebook pages and our Twitter feed. If you have any questions about symptoms or what you should do if you think you might have COVID-19, call, please, the Bailey County EMS. They have a new extension number hotline where you can leave a message. If no one answers, leave an extensive detailed message, and they will get someone back with you as soon as possible. It's 833-367-4390, extension 4, new EMS COVID-19 hotline for the Bailey County EMS. We'll be back with more Mule Train news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Keith Covey with the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. As we continue in this pandemic, your health is our utmost concern. We continue to work diligently to make the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic a safe place for you and your family. Most importantly, during this time, it is essential to keep up with your routine exams so we can help you address your medical problems before they get out of control. As always, please continue to practice CDC guidelines by wearing a mask in public areas and while visiting us. Please remember to stay 6 feet apart and wash or sanitize your hands frequently. Call the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic so we can help you living a healthy life.
That's 806-272-7531. First Bank and Trust, formerly AIM Bank, right here in Muleshoe at 101 West American Boulevard. They're open 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. and they're deeply invested in the Muleshoe area. They're convenient drive-thrus there on the south end of the building. Also an ATM. Call 806-272-4561. First Bank and Trust right here in Muleshoe, Texas, 101 West American Boulevard, member FDIC. Well, the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program is running low on funds, so they only have enough for 2 months of operating. They're serving meals to our senior citizens Monday through Friday at the lunchtime, and this is even more important now as for the last several months our senior center has been shut down. And if you would like to donate something, whether it be your time to deliver meals or something financial, you can please call Judy Kaufman, the Office of Aging Director that's in charge of the Meals on Wheels program, 806-272-3647, or you can mail a payment in to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, a donation, Suite 110, Bailey County Courthouse, 300 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. If you want to take it in person, go into that south door there at the courthouse, and she's the first office on your left, Judy Kaufman at the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. Well, earlier in the week on Tuesday, Pete Christie, the sports director at KCBD, reported that the Littlefield athletic director, head football coach Brent Green, offered his letter of resignation to the Littlefield ISD Board of Trustees. So Brent Green stepping down there as the AD, head football coach at Littlefield. The Mules continue district basketball action as they all were in action Tuesday versus Freona. On January the 5th, the Mules varsity team beat the Freona Chieftains 49-42. The Mules are now 1-2 in District 3-3A action. They play a non-district opponent today here in Muleshoe at the high school gymnasium. They will play against New Home. The JV will be in action at 5 p.m. and the varsity Mules at 6:15. It's only the boys today in action. The Lady Mules are off, have a bye game for this Friday. And again, good luck to the Mules as they are in action today. Again, 5 p.m. JV Mules, varsity Mules at 6:15 versus New Home here in Muleshoe. The Lady Mules won Tuesday over Freona, 55-22. They're now 3-2 in district action. Both teams will be back in district action next week on Tuesday, January the 12th, versus Dimmitt here in Muleshoe. JV games concurrently will run at 5 p.m., the Lady Mules 6:15, and the Mules varsity at 7:30 next week on Tuesday, January the 12th, at home versus Dimmitt. Well, thanks for allowing us to be gone last week on New Year's week as I went down and picked up Mom and brought her back to Muleshoe. She's here safe in Muleshoe. Keep her on your prayer list today, Magann Reynolds. And we've been doing some cleaning out of several closets and rooms that have gathered up things from over the years and ran across some really interesting history. And one thing I did pull out for the Muletrain was a issue of the Amarillo Globe News from Monday, March the 25th, 1996. In their focal point section, there a full page devoted to Bailey County history. Some really interesting things here in this 25-year-old newspaper from the Amarillo Globe News. It states one of Texas' most famous boundaries is 2 miles south of Muleshoe, the southern edge of the 3 million acre XIT ranch cut across the top of Bailey County from the 1880s until the ranch's dissolution in 1912. Bailey was one of 10 counties the XIT covered, an area twice as large as Rhode Island. And if you head south of Muleshoe, out of town on 214, and look on your right before you get to Rabbit Road 2, I believe there's that state historical marker that shows you where that southern boundary of the XIT ranch was, right there before you hit Rabbit Road 2, with the 3 million acre XIT ranch that was in operation from the 1880s until 1912. The Booster was the first Bailey County newspaper, started in 1919 by Turner L. Smith, the congregational minister at New Hurley. After Bailey County records were moved from temporary storage in the Blackwater Valley State Bank vault, the Booster wrote in its first issue, "It seems good to go to the new courthouse to transact your business with the county officials, provided, of course, that you have not violated the laws of your state and you go there to face trial. In that case, even a new courthouse will sometimes fail to put glad where sad was put." And that was according to the Bailey County Booster. In the early 1960s, Austin historian V.H. Torrance noticed the absence of mules at the Fort Worth Stock Show and wrote an article lamenting the animals passing from the American scene. Dr. J.B. Barnett read the comments and suggested that a memorial to the mule be established in Fort Worth. But Gil Lamb, owner of Muleshoe radio station KMUL, and Carol Pouncey at the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce wrote Barnett, insisting that such a tribute should be in Muleshoe. One factor favoring Muleshoe was a letter and contribution sent to Barnett by a group of Muleshoe fourth graders. The result was a mule statue and memorial in Muleshoe dedicated July the 4th, 1965. And that was from the Amarillo Globe, a full page dedicated to Bailey County history in their Monday, March the 25th, 1996 edition from 25 years ago. Doesn't seem that 1996 was 25 years ago, but it was. On your prayer list today, please remember Marcia Rasco and her family. Remember Ellen Ladd, Melba and Tom Bratcher, Carolyn Johnson, Kim Bells, Janice Morrison's brother, Kearney Scoggin, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Jeremy Combs, Bonnie Carpenter, Mary Nell Bleeker, Margaret Berman, Maureen Hooten, Betty Noble, Joe Jinks, Pat Nichols, J.W. Harrington, Sally Ellis, Leonardo Aviles, Wynn Cantwell. Remember Joe and Donald Phelps. Keep Carrie and Mary Moore on your prayer list today. Francisco Gonzalez, Bruce Fuller, Betty and Gary Freeman. Remember Evelyn Ziegenfuss and Connie Alanis as she battles cancer. Cleta Robertson, Terry Burton, Haley Box. Remember Lisa Oftenkamp. Keep on your prayer list today Royce Turner. Also Gladys Black. Remember Berta Combs and Clinton Rogers, Terry Byers, Missy Sproutlin, Betty Ruth Wood, Robert Montgomery, Matthew Alicon. Remember Jacob Olivas. Janetta Precure needs to be on your prayer list today. Remember all our pastors, our church boards that are running our local churches. Remember all those involved in making decisions at our senior center, along with the director and the board. The school, all the leadership at the school, and teachers and students, the city and our county leaders, our governor, our president and president-elect, our local business owners and all of their employees. Remember all of our hospital district employees, all the doctors and nurses, all the staff there. Remember Chris and Tion, the director of the Parkview Nursing Care Center, and all of his staff and all the residents there. Keep those grieving the loss of a loved one recently, like the family of Nellene Dent. The family of Martin Martinez needs to be on your prayer list today. The family of Tony Bruns Tucker. The family of Seferino Sierra. The family of Consuelo Vasquez. The family of Lehman Jacobs needs to be on your prayer list today. And, of course, the family of Jay Gleason. The family of Judy Lambert. The family of Alma Franco needs to be on your prayer list today. and the family of Marshall Head. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear the latest Muletrain News program featured free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Roger is helping kids learn to read. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Roger Moore of Merkel has written a number of books on Texas history. He used to teach history.
World history, however. But I got off into Texas history and just thought it was so interesting. I just kind of kept up with it all these years.
He got a track scholarship to McMurray, where he majored in English literature. But he liked to draw, something he had done since he was 3. All his books have cartoons.
I do, one for 25 newspapers every week. The hard part's coming up with the ideas. Come up with something clever and then put a drawing to it. Come with the idea first.
Roger's latest 2 books are aimed at kids pre-kindergarten age. They are designed so parents can teach their kids to read. One is called Critters of the Lone Star State, and mentions some legendary critters.
Rattlesnake, javelina, jackrabbit, armadillo, and a horny toad.
Another book is called Slim's Hat and shows some things a cowboy can do with a hat. After coaching track and football at Sterling City and Hamlin, Roger sold textbooks for 6 years, then got serious about cartooning.
I walked into a little weekly newspaper in Austin. Said, y'all need a cartoonist. And I said, yeah, we do. Pay $25 a week.
That led to Roger having his own advertising agency in Austin, which won several awards.
I had my own agency from 1975 till, really, I'm still doing something.
How did you end up in Merkel?
Well, I was raised here.
He is perhaps best known for his calendars, which start every year on March 2nd.
Texas Independence Day, that's when Texas started. We start our calendars when Texas started.
Throughout the year, the calendar mentions Texas events and personalities. He's been doing his Texas calendar 23 years and never runs short on ideas.
I'm sitting here looking at probably 20 books on Texas, what happened in Texas. Thank goodness for the good old internet. I can type in June the 13th, 1900, and no telling what's about to come up. I've got a kind of a base list of things that happened.
Roger Moore's calendar and books are at texascalendars.com.
They're all textbooks, Texbooks.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.